I'm Andy Bargery from Agency Squared, and I'm here today with my pal, Mr. John Torrens, to talk about our training course, Pitch Perfect. Hello, John. How are you?
I'm all right. Great to see you again.
John, what is it you do for a living?
I'm a communication coach, so I teach confident communication for all kinds of different situations.
Ah, perfect. So, John, what do we want to talk about today? I'd like to find out from you a bit about how to build rapport in your presentations or your pitching.
So this is really tricky, and I think it's incredibly important to grease those wheels of social interaction. Gain trust is probably the most important thing you want to do in your pitch. And I think that starts at the beginning, creating a good first impression. But it's also, I think, vital that you don't feel that there's a jarring difference between the pitch and starting at a particular point and any social interaction that happens beforehand. Far better to talk naturally in a relaxed way about the day itself and what's happening, and then gently segue into the pitch.
Yes, good idea. Just to introduce something very run-of-the-mill day-to-day, or went out for a walk with the dog this morning, give someone a reason to start to find out more about you, I suppose.
Yeah, and I think if you're on the spot, you're in the spotlight, and there's pressure on you, and the panel know that there's pressure on you, and they want to ease that pressure. If you do start talking about something day to day, I like to talk about tea and biscuits or what I've just been doing. It's not necessarily, let's talk about the weather or something from the news, but it's something immediate. So I might even talk about the position of someone's chair and just say, that's quite far away. And it's really silly little things. So it's articulating a very basic primary concern. And I think if you've got the courage to say, this is a fantastic cup of tea, or something that might be more self-deprecating, as in, I haven't thought this through, this is clearly too hot, or I won't be able to drink and talk at the same time. You're pointing at something everyday and normal, but you're showing that you're comfortable in your own skin. So, for example, if I'm doing a talk like this and I have a drink, I think, that's dreadfully unprofessional. But I don't care, right? I need to have a drink. So by doing that, I may have scuppered my credibility in the eyes of lots of people, or they thought, he seems fairly relaxed. Maybe he knows what he's talking about.
Well, John, I just think that's terrible.
Nice.
How would you do that? So, John, why is rapport important? I mean, what effect does that have on your ability to communicate?
I think if you finish your pitch, you leave the room, and the people in the panel are thinking, I like them, and they're not even sure why. They might even find reasons within the pitch and think, they've got this, this, and this, but it's based on that instinctive trust that you've got from the rapport, which of course shouldn't be trying too hard. It's just something natural, and it's just being happy in your own skin.
Perfect, John. I think building rapport is really fundamental to confident communication, to being able to pitch effectively. John, where should people go to find out more about our Pitch Perfect training course?
They should go to agencysquared.co.uk, click on the training tab, and look for the Pitch Perfect event, where they will find all the details.
And where they can book a ticket, of course, also, John. Thanks for joining me, John.
Cheers, it was a pleasure.
That was fun, that one. I like that.